And we are live with the tarot reading for newly formed Tropical Depression 3, Tropical Storm Calvin, and it's safe to pre-name considering it's the only system in the Eastern Pacific. Anyways, we got Three of Wands to start off. Also note that this is just the tarot reading for the system itself. I'm not doing any personal readings. If you want personal readings, go to the tarot section on Twitch. Anyways, on to the reading with the Three of Wands. Looks like a bit of reflection maybe involved. Draws our attention into introspection, perspective, focus, and planning. We are perched at the excellent vantage point to survey the scene of our lives and observe what is unfolding in our experience. Here we see, from this lofty perspective, our creative journey. We must take time to cultivate our inner resources and enrich our connection to the infinite power of the universe that is at hand. So basically what I'm picking up here is all eyes are on Calvin. It is the only active tropical system that's at least tropical depression strength, pushing tropical storm strength on the planet. All eyes are on Calvin. So all eyes are on that. Plus looking at potential for threat to Hawaii later on in its life, which is yet to be determined, but as is, it's something to keep an eye on. Now we're going with the Knight of Wands reversed. So Knights are usually strong, and reverse usually means opposites, so maybe this storm may not get strong. Master the unexpected. Wild, bold, and free-spirited nature, inspiring us to act with passion in all that we do. Okay, so for free spirit, wild card, does the unexpected. So, with this being reversed, that's the opposite. So this storm, probably not going to stray too far on what is forecasted, what the models are wanting it to do, are aiming for it to do. So it probably will not stray far too much. There's probably going to be some swaying and like where it's going to go, and a little bit of debate on its potential strength. But I'm not expecting any records to be broken with Kelvin. It's going to be run-of-the-mill. It's not going to try to pull some crazy shenanigans. I'm not seeing any surprise rapid intensification phases. This is going to be run-of-the-mill, maybe Cat 1 hurricane. So, 9 of Cups. And it's under the dragon. With the dagger. So, 9 of Cups. Talks about position in life. World reflects the success that we have earned through the efforts and hard work. Reach a prosperous level of accomplishment. So, yeah, this thing will become a hurricane. That's what this thing is going to accomplish on becoming a hurricane. Probably won't be crazy Cat 3 plus major hurricane, but it's definitely going to become a hurricane. So, that's what we're looking at. And we got, what, 6 of Cups reversed. Yeah, like I said, it will become a hurricane, but it looks like it's going to have some hardships on accomplishing such. There's going to be some obstacles. Okay, 6 of Pentacles talks about balance, powerful force. Indicates the abundance and wealth that we have acquired through hard work. So it's going to be a bit unstable, probably due to issues that's going to be encountering that will hinder it from becoming anything stronger than a Cat 1. So it's going to have some hardships. It's going to be unstable, may not necessarily be the best organized system. That's what I'm picking up here. Hangman reversed. Like I said, it's just going to be run-of-the-mill. This kind of goes in size with the Knight of Wands reversed. Hangman is talking about like a new perspective. Reversed, it's kind of like run-of-the-mill. kind of screams run of the mill. So, yeah, Hangman is egoless state. Seemingly upside down, Hangman is actually viewing the world in a lofty perspective. And that's kind of coincides with the Knight of Wands with lofty perspectives. Actually, this is more lofty perspectives as well. So, like, people will see that there's potential at first, but they're gonna see that this is gonna be run of the mill. That's probably what that's picking up, and probably the attention is probably gonna be moved away from this to the other areas of interest. We got the world reversed. Get to the world. There we go. So the world is acknowledging our progress along the complex, many-layered journey of the soul. Does not depict completion. That's when it's not reversed. Meaning, storm gonna be around a while, probably reform into a typhoon. When it gets to the West Pacific. But with it being reversed, this thing's, when it dies, it's dead. When it dies, it's dead. It's not coming back. It's not going to try to come back as a typhoon in the West Pacific. It's just going to fizzle out and die in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Judgment reversed. Got a lot of these cards coming back. Like, this is right next to at the book. Judgment summons us to an expanded understanding of what is true and what is false. It beckons from within, inviting us to self-realization and awareness. By answering its call, we liberate ourselves from the limitations of self-doubt, guilt, ill will, and the false appearances overshadowing our perceptions. This kind of coincides with the Hangman reverse in that. Yeah, this is interesting with the perspectives. The perspectives of the storm is not looking good. There's high hopes right now because new storm. What is it gonna do? And in the perspectives with it is just kind of run of the mill. Basically, the weather weenies are going to be disappointed with the storm. That's why I'm picking it. Because it's not a threat to anything. They want it to be a threat to stuff so they could be entertained. And yeah. 4 of Wands reversed. So, like I said, it's going to be encountering some obstacles. This coincides with the 6 of Pentacles reversed, and that this thing is going to be encountering some obstacles. But with this perspective, it's going to recover. But here, the obstacles are going to become too great, and that's the stage where it's going to start to fall apart. It's going to start to just collapse. High Priestess, major downs. Thinking major downdrafts, maybe wind shear. There's going to be some wind shear that's going to mess with the storm towards the end of its life. Sure, El Nino, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be flawless the entire season. But basically what killed the other investment forming is what's going to kill this. And we got the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, High Priestess. Yeah, this thing is just going to get tore apart. But High Priestess, that means a lot of moisture coming down, which means, yeah, a lot of downdrafts. This thing is going to get tore apart towards the end of its life. And, yeah, 4 of Pentacles. Gain the security and material wealth and success offer. Unfortunately, with the passage of time, greed, mercilessness, hoarding, and self-absorption have taken their toll. Wealth and achievement may come at a price. Clearly, the diligent efforts to manifest material wealth have led to isolation from others and bondage to narrow perception. So Kelvin's probably going to leave a mark in the water, a temporary mark that's going to prevent future storms from forming in its wake for a time being. That's it. Kelvin's going to probably try to get greedy with the resources. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm getting. There's going to be a bit of greed to this. Like I said, the weaning's gonna be disappointed and they're gonna get all, like, they get hyped up for nothing and they're gonna get a little vicious. But in all, this is gonna be an interesting storm to see it play out, you know? But yeah, and just, there's a lot of hopes for the storm to do something, to break some records, but it's not. It's gonna not, this is definitely not gonna be a record-breaking storm. It's gonna be highly forgettable. It's gonna be a highly forgettable storm. Sure, like the average hurricane season, the first, like, 5 named storms are usually the most forgettable, unless if they do something crazy. I mean, the Atlantic season, I can tell you right now, Cindy and Arlene are gonna be pretty forgettable. Brett will probably be somewhat remembered because of the impacts it had in the Caribbean, but it was a tropical storm its entire life, pretty much, and just died. So, yeah. Brett's gonna be pretty forgettable too, despite the landfall in St. Vincent. So, with that, that's really about it. Stay safe out there. See you in the next video or stream. Bye.